Welcome to SonicWall Video Solutions. My name is Kritika Nakshatri. In this video, we will demonstrate how to troubleshoot the error cannot mix management or non-management services. When we try to add firewall access rule to allow web services HTTP and HTTPS, the firewall may give an error cannot mix management and non-management services. This error may occur due to the HTTP or HTTPS management service object selected in the service group, and that service group is used in the firewall access rule. In this video, we will demonstrate the issue and the resolution for the same. Today for demonstration, we are using a SonicWall NSA 220 with a firmware version 5.9.0.6. Consider a scenario where you need web services, that is port 80 and 443, open for a certain internal server. You would need to create a firewall access rule to allow these services from outside to the inside. In order to do so, you would first create a service object under the network services, add group. For demonstration, I call this group web services. Now, I add the service HTTP and HTTPS management, and then click on OK. Next, if I go to the Firewall tab, Access Rule, choose drop-down boxes. From zone is WAN to zone is LAN. Click on OK. Currently, from the outside to the LAN zone, all traffic is denied. So I add a rule here which states that the service being web services, this is the group that we just created, source any. For the destination, I use a pre-created address object called terminal server, and then click on add. You can now see the error on the screen which says cannot mix management or non-management services. The reason for this is the service object that was previously created. If we go back to the network services and expand the web services group, we can see that though the port number is correct, port 80 and 443, the names differ. Port 80 is called HTTP, while the port 443 is called HTTPS management. The reason for this is that under default services or the inbuilt service groups on the SonicWall, the name HTTP is used for port 80 and the name HTTPS is used for port 443. At the same time, HTTP management is also a built-in service which is for port 80, and HTTPS management is also a built-in service for port 443. The HTTP and HTTPS management services are used for the management of the SonicWall interface and are not web services. Under the System Administration page, if we scroll down the page, there is an option where management settings can be changed. The HTTP port and the HTTPS port that are mentioned here can be modified. For example, the HTTPS port can be modified to a custom port number like 4444. And once we click on Accept, you will see that the URL on top changes to the IP address of the SonicWall, the port number, which is 4444. Now, if we go back to the network services, you can see that the HTTPS management port number has also changed from 443 to 4444. This is the reason for the error that we see. In order to resolve this, while creating web services or any group which requires the port 80 and 443, we would need to use the service objects HTTP and HTTPS and not HTTP management or HTTPS management. Once this is done, if we try adding the same rule again, you can see that the rule gets added without any issues. This brings us to the end of this video on how to troubleshoot the error cannot mix management or non-management services. To learn more about Dell SonicWall security products, please visit dellsoftware.com/solutions/network-security. For more video tutorials, visit dellsoftware.com/support. I hope this has been informative, and thank you for watching this video.